This video is being done on a 1973 Mach 1 Mustang, and it relates to the starter relay wiring. This is pretty easy stuff. On the front side of the relay, toward the front of the vehicle, we have a large battery cable that leads from the positive terminal to the large threaded terminal of the relay. Attached to it are some other wires, a fusible link that powers the majority of the circuits on the car, another fusible link for some other powered items, and then in our case I have a couple of other items attached to it for specialty purposes, like electric cooling fans with the radiator. All that doesn't matter. The other side of the relay has a large cable attached to it, and that goes down to the positive terminal for the starter motor. Over here, we've got two smaller terminals. Pretty hard to see from where I'm getting this video from, but over here, embedded or embossed in the casting for this plastic, is a letter I for ignition. Over here, there's a small letter S for starter. Here's what connects to it. On the I terminal, ignition, it is a wire that is normally red with a light green stripe, which leads to the ignition coil, the positive terminal of the primary ignition at the coil. This wire has a brown color, which I think is just because of how old the wire is. No matter the color of the wire, brown or red with light green, it does bypass the resistor wire for ignition. Now, a quick aside. A lot of folks say that gives the coil a full 12 volts of power. No, it doesn't. Because while the engine is being cranked over, the battery voltage will drop 9.6 to 10.5 volts. So it's more correct to say you're getting full battery voltage, not 12 volts, because the battery is not able to produce 12 volts because so much current is being sent down to the starter motor. Now, the other terminal, labeled S, that goes to a wire that is red with a light blue stripe. That is circuit number 32. And that basically has energy sent to it, electricity sent to it when the key is in the crank position. And the neutral safety switch is closed because the transmission is in neutral, or for automatic transmission, it's in park. It's a safety feature. When power gets applied to the S terminal right down here, it has an electromagnetic coil that energizes, that shoves a big copper disc down that will connect this terminal to the other battery terminal closing that circuit, causing the starter motor to turn. At the same time, it will then start sending power through this terminal, the I ignition terminal, to get full battery voltage to the ignition coil. But this is the one that starts it all. The red wire with the blue stripe coming from the neutral safety switch. So there it is in a nutshell. Easy stuff.